today's video, we'll be ranking the top 7 defensive midfielders currently in the Premier League as of 2025. This list is based on a combination of this season's form, overall quality, and the players' importance to their respective teams. Starting off this list at number 7, it is Brighton's midfielder Carlos Baleba. At just 21 years old, Baleba has emerged as one of Premier League's most promising defensive midfielders. He has made 43 appearances this season with an average of making 2.4 tackles, 1.4 interceptions, and 1.3 clearances per match. He has exceptional speed and stamina that allows him to cover vast areas of the pitch effectively. What sets Baleba apart from other young talents is his remarkable reading of the game. He consistently anticipates opposition's moves, making crucial interceptions that snuffs out attacks before they develop. Since joining Brighton, he's embraced their possession-based philosophy, demonstrating composure under pressure and an impressive range of passing. So Baleba is in at number 7. At number 6, it is Arsenal's Thomas Partey. Now 32 years old, Partey has made 55 appearances in total this season, with making 2.2 tackles and 1 interception per 90 minutes. Partey's ability to resist the opposition press remains elite, and he has a remarkable 89% pass completion rate despite constantly playing progressive passes. His tactical intelligence allows him to anticipate danger, making important interceptions. When required to defend in transition, Partey excels at delaying counterattacks, buying time for teammates to recover their positions. And despite missing several weeks for injury, Arsenal's win percentage drops noticeably in his absence, and which highlights his importance. While no longer the dominant physical presence of previous seasons, Partey proved his importance when he missed the first leg of the PSG match and they lost comfortably. Arsenal are scrambling to either buy replacement or extend Partey's contract. At number 5, it is Everton's tireless workhorse Idrissa Gueye. In his second stint at Goodison Park, the 35-year-old continues to defy his age with performances of remarkable consistency. Gueye's greatest attribute remains his ball-winning ability. He ranks first in the Premier League for tackles and interceptions combined, consistently disrupting opposition's attack. He has made 45 appearances this season with 3.6 tackles per match and 1 interceptions per match. His positioning excellence compensates for any age-related decline in his mobility, consistently plugging dangerous spaces between defensive lines. So Gueye is in at number 5. At number 4, it is Newcastle United's Italian midfielder Sandro Tonali. After his controversial start in English football, Tonali has rebuilt his reputation with performances of remarkable consistency this season. Unlike typical defensive midfielders who specialize in destruction, Tonali offers a perfect balance between defensive solidity and progressive passing with his Italian flair. His spatial awareness allows him to intercept passes rather than rely on tackles, preserving his team's shape. With the ball, Tonali demonstrates a passing range typically associated with deep line playmakers, and he frequently breaks opposition lines with his vertical passes. His pressing intelligence stands out. He knows precisely when to engage and when to maintain his position, and he's rarely drawn out of crucial defensive zones. Eddie Howe has designed Newcastle's midfield structure to maximize Tonali's abilities, providing with more dynamic partners who complement his control style. And at 25 years old, Tonali combines tactical maturity with physical prime that he's entering now. So Tonali is in at number 4. At number 3, it is Chelsea's £100 million man, Moises Caicedo. After a challenging first season at Stamford Bridge, Caicedo has emphatically silenced his critics with dominant performances throughout this campaign. The 23-year-old combines destructive defensive qualities with exceptional progressive passing, making him the complete modern defensive midfielder. His recovery speed allows Chelsea to maintain a high defensive line, knowing Caicedo can extinguish counter-attacking threats. When winning possession, he demonstrates a remarkable composure, often driving forward with the ball to break opposition's pressure before releasing accurate passes to attacking teammates. Caicedo's aerial prowess adds another dimension to his defensive arsenal, regularly winning duels against physically imposing opponents. What truly sets him apart is his engine. He maintains performance intensity for 90 minutes, covering more ground than any Chelsea player this season. So Caicedo is in at number 3. At number 2, it is Liverpool's Ryan Gravenberch. After initially struggling to find his role at Anfield, Gravenberch has been reimagined as a defensive midfielder under manager Arne Slot, a transformation that has unlocked his enormous potential. Standing in at 6'3" but possessing technical grace of a much smaller player, Gravenberch combines physical presence with agility. His exceptional press resistance allows Liverpool to progress through midfield regardless of opposition pressure. He regularly escapes seemingly impossible situations with a drop of the shoulder or a sudden change of direction. Defensively, Gravenberch uses long limbs to make spectacular recovery tackles, while his anticipation allows him to intercept passes before danger develops. His tactical understanding has developed exponentially this season. He now instinctively knows when to hold position and when to join attack. He is a player reborn, and one of the biggest reasons why Liverpool won the Premier League in the 2024-25 season. So Gravenberch is in at number 2. Finally, at number 1, the best defensive midfielder and all-round midfielder in the Premier League in 2025, it is Arsenal's Declan Rice. This season, Rice has elevated his game to even more heights higher standards, where he has established himself as not just the league's finest defensive midfielder, but arguably its most complete midfielder since the likes of Yaya Toure was in the league. The 26-year-old Englishman combines defensive excellence with progressive playmaking abilities, serving as both Arsenal's shield and their primary progression hub. His positional intelligence means he frequently prevents attacks without needing to make tackles. He can control spaces rather than chase opponents. What truly separates Rice is his big game mentality. He consistently produces his finest performances in the most crucial fixtures, where he dominates midfield against elite oppositions. His 2 free kicks against Real Madrid in the Champions League will go down as an iconic moment for Arsenal's history. In Rice, we're witnessing a player operating at the peak of his powers, the complete defensive midfielder. So that was the list of the top 7 defensive midfielders in the Premier League. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to my channel to support the content.